Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
With UConn, Alabama. Both games pretty big in terms of the point spread, big margins here. UConn has been rolling, just taking bodies for it feels like 2 years now. RC, I will ask you: is Alabama's style, with the way they just want to shoot threes exclusively, is it possible that this is a challenge for them, unlike they've seen in the midst of this run?
They've been smashing everybody, man. But I only say stylistically it could be an issue if Alabama makes over 15 threes. And I'm talking close to 20. Like they need to
Yep.
be 18 threes or so, I think. And I said this talking to Jeff and them. I wouldn't play UConn in a second of zone. I'm playing 40 minutes of zone. I mean, man, I wouldn't play them a second man-to-man defense. I'm playing them 40-minute zone. Um, I'm sitting in a lane. At least I'm gonna try to make them one-dimensional in the sense of saying if they beat you making threes, then so be it. They run so much. They run such good stuff, man. Uh,
Right.
inevitably it's gonna happen, right? The last three games, and I've said this a couple of times, they 11 to 61 from the three. I'm playing the odds, man. If they because they're still shooting at a high clip, they're getting layups, dunks, transition baskets. I'm not even going to the offensive. I'm just going to try to muck the game up, slow it down, and die by 1,000 cuts than I am letting them run all that stuff.
Mm,
I,
mm.
I'm not doing it. They have just been dominant, and I'm talking about dominant in the likes of like I don't know if we've ever seen type dominance. You're talking about
It's crazy.
double digit.
It's crazy.
If they repeat at the same rate, I don't know if we've seen a run this dominant. Even if we go back to like Duke or Florida's back-to-back natties,
Yeah.
they weren't this dominant. And I'm not comparing the teams and the eras and the NBA guys and none of that. I'm just talking about how they are beating people. I
Absolutely.
don't know if we've seen that before.
RC, I think we're out of the college basketball genre. I think we're starting to talk like it's like sports ever, just in terms of how
Right.
straight up dominant it has been game to game. I mean, I
Uh,
I
And
can't think of
the thing that makes it so impressive though is they're this dominant in this era and what they lost. Like this isn't
Yep.
Florida and Duke where they ran it back. Those teams
Yes.
didn't lose a lot. Hurley, Grant, they all came back. The
Yep.
Florida group all came back. It was the same guys. This is Sonogo's gone.
Yep.
I mean, it's not completely new, but it's not the
Jordan
same group of
Hawkins,
guys.
NBA first
Jackson's
rounder. I mean,
gone,
come on.
Jordan Hawkins gone, Jackson's gone, and Adama
Yeah.
Sanogo's gone. And this team runs it back, and they're just dominant, man. I mean, like you said, when you think of it that way, I don't think we've ever seen anything like that. That's what I think makes this run so impressive if they can finish it.
yeah. Alabama's gonna have to shoot the lights out and then some. Like that's really
Lights
the
out.
only way that they're gonna have a chance to beat them. And then the scariest part is UConn was 3 of 22 from three against Northwestern and 3 of 17 beating Illinois by 25. 3 for 17 from three. So they're not even shooting it at a high clip and blowing
No,
cats out.
11 to 61,
So
John.
yeah,
Mm,
so you wonder, is there
mm.
going to be some? I mean, it's basketball is so funny. Like
Yep.
UConn could get hot in the Final
Positive
Four
regression.
and really go,
Positive regression.
yeah, you know, UConn really could get hot in the Final Four and it could be a wrap for everybody, right? Like,
Crazy.
but I do
Crazy.
believe though, if there's a type of style of play that could maybe give them a problem, maybe this high paced, shooting a lot of threes. Like RC said, they make 15, 23s and there at the end, hopefully something happens. Like there's no path, but
No,
I,
because all it takes, John, as you know, is that it is if you start spreading them out and as dominant as Klingen is, and I play with a guard and I'm playing five out and I got a guard, and we start knocking down shots. all of a sudden now he has to come out and guard at the 3-point line, and then you don't have rim protection. Now that's going to allow, with the way they play, is to get to the rim, get some layups. So now they get layups, then they get three. And Alabama's at their best when they're getting layups, they're getting threes, and then they're getting to the free throw line because they're driving you. You chasing them, and they're driving you on closeout. So that's their 3 levels of scoring. And that's when they're at their best. But for them, it's going to start with they're going to pick and choose who they want to shoot threes and whoever those matchups are. And if that person can knock down some threes, it gives them a puncher's chance. If it don't, they just going to be the next contestant on the price. Get your ass kicked by UConn. Like it's on a game show. It's like
that's
a game show.
In the wheel. You know? Hey. There he is. Every team. And I will say, like, I was just gonna say, like, I thought in some ways, like, maybe Brad Underwood, not that anybody needed a reminder, but I think he showed you, like, don't do this. Don't come in these waters here. I thought that was one of the egregiously bad game plans to start. Fine. You give it a shot, try to pick up the second foul. I get it. But, like, do you not have a feel for how the game is being officiated, brother? Like, and you keep challenging that dude and you never change your strategy? Like, I feel like maybe, again, you kind of wondered, man, what if Illinois just tried from the perimeter? What if they just tried to do something and get some action outside? And that's what Bama's going to do. That is going to be a difference.
It's hard, but it's different, though. And John, you know this.
Thank you for watching The Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.